Good morning, you beautiful people. So we've got our first honeybees in the forest. There you go, honeybees. And today we are moving the duck cage to another spot out of the food forest, just so it can rest. So we're making plans to quickly catch all of the ducks, and then we want to give this place a space to rest and to grow. Because everything that we plant and the kids plant, they find a way to get into the kids' gardens and to destroy things. So we need to give this place a little bit of a rest from animal pressure, get the animals out a little bit. They've been manuring now for a while and they've fought our termites, so it's a wonderful element to have, but it's definitely time that we move them away a little bit. How cool is this? So this is now, the guys are running there with the cage or walking away with the cage, all carrying something. Marcel picked up the food bucket, and below you can see the roly polies, which is a sign of a great ecosystem, healthy ecosystem. They eat dead wood and things. And then red wigglers, which there isn't a red wiggler bin close by, so these red wigglers found their way here through the garden and has now made their home under the food bucket where it's constantly wet. Now it seems like not such a big deal, but in an arid climate where red wigglers are not native, it's a very big deal. It tells you that the climate, whoa, look at that, this is the water bucket. It tells you that the climate was perfect for them here, and that the climate in the forest is good for them. So this is a wonderful sign. I hope that they are all throughout the forest in different places. But this now will definitely give our forest time to relax. And this shows you how important it is to have security for your forest. The cattle and the horses came in here a couple of times, and every single corn plant has been eaten. Every single vegetable that we've planted has been eaten. We have this fence made with thorns, but because of the termites and because of time, it goes down, so the horses can now just walk over here, or with a small jump over here. You can see the tracks down here. So we need to really up our security here before the growing season is over, and then get planting and get more things into the ground here, so that we have a better growing season in the food forest this time. You can see the prickly pears are doing wonderful, the mulberries are doing wonderful. Our acacia trees obviously can't believe what's happened to them. They can't believe all the moisture that's now here all of a sudden, so they love it. Okay, so the spaghetti garden has gotten a little bit overgrown with grasses, so we're quickly fixing that. Loriana and Marcel is watching and seeing what we do. Marcel is doing the back-breaking work. I've grown up with this being an invasive grass. They grow long shoots on the ground, and each one of these nodes is a possibility of making new roots. So they are very difficult to get out of the garden. This is probably one of the worst things that you can have in your garden. The herbs are looking fantastic. I just broke off all the tops of the blue basil, or the red basil, whatever they call that, and then the comfrey should be able to be split into pieces very soon. So I'm very happy with the comfrey. I never had much luck with comfrey, but somehow this area seems to be doing great for the comfrey, and so very glad about that. And Marcel will be planting these leggy tomatoes. I just took one out. We'll wet them first before we take them out. I showed her that there where my fingers are, we can plant them that deep, and then all of that will become roots for growth. So that's quite cool. So lunchtime, just got home and the water just started flowing. How grand is this? I've been worried that this year we're not having enough rain. We haven't had any water flowing yet, and so this rain is definitely a welcome change. This is going to make the ground nice and wet. It's falling slowly still. I think it might come down a little bit harder a little bit later in the video. Let's have a look. So today was quite a busy day at work. I'm on my way to Manet's. I kind of missed her during the day, but we've got quite a lot of papayas that I wanted to give to her, and the rain came and went. We didn't end up getting any real rain, it just stopped, but it does look like we might expect some. It's quite a nice view this way. And so my idea is to give her more of those termite compost. I found somebody that can do a test for me, so I'm gonna test it. I don't know, please send me a fact sheet of what the results will look like or what they test for. I don't know how to interpret it yet, but that's going to be quite cool, I think. And then I think our termite compost might be quite a nice thing. I think it could be a hit. Termite worm compost combination. This is my gift to Manette today. Kids will quickly help offloading everything. It's three bags of worm compost and then 20 little papaya trees. Some bags, 5-liter planting bags, and I was convinced that I loaded them up. I think somebody must have taken them out of the car because I can't find them for the life of me now. So this is, I had the whole plan of planting these things into bigger bags with the ladies quickly and with the kids to do that. And so that's obviously not going to work. Whoa! So let's have a look. Hello, Manette. Hello. Okay, let's quickly see what happened to the water just today. Okay, so I'm not sure if I'm happy with this. This seems to me strange way of fixing it, but what is nice is you don't have to. Well, I think the drop is too much, but at least there's quite a drop. Okay, and I made it to go straight into the tanks. Okay, and now these two tanks need to be connected to one another, and then we'll put the tap. I think we'll put the tap right at the bottom of the earth over there, because there is quite a bit of a fall. So if we put the tap there, then we might be able to get all the water out of the tanks. I think the reason I don't like it is because it doesn't look neat, but it will definitely work. But it's difficult to put something neat on something that's not neat to begin with. And obviously this end needs to be still getting there. Okay, but it's not bad. This hole can maybe be bigger. I think we'll only see that once that happens. This little turn here. Strange way of doing it. I wanted to do the whole first flush system for them. They didn't want to have anything to do with that. I said no, take all the water. The roof doesn't get that dirty, they believe. So we'll do that. We'll just take all the water. I think they're probably scared of losing any water at all, so they prefer just to get everything out. Buying the extra poles and the extra zincs and lifting the roof, it was still necessary to dig the tanks in a little bit. I'm really looking forward to see the first big rain happening, to see how much these tanks fills up with the first rain. But we really need to get the pipes connected. We've got everything that we need. Thank you everybody for making that possible, especially Fiona. So that just needs to be done. I think we'll probably be finished with that hopefully tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. So the kids want more magic tricks. Okay, so it's a sad. I really wanted to do the planting thing. I'm not gonna drive all the way to the farm and then all the way back with bags. As I said to Manette, she must remember not to leave tomorrow without the bags. She must definitely pick them up when she's at the farm. I think the kids probably took them out of the groceries or something. Anyways, I told her we can plant those trees or she can sell them. If we can find a market to sell fruit trees, Manette can start propagating fruit trees and Eames can help her. I mean, shucks, then permaculture is paying for itself in the township. How cool would that be? Anyway, watch another video that will help me so much. Leave a comment, that is fantastic as well. End of my story. See you tomorrow.